Hello and welcome to A Day in the Garden with me, Christina Linder. Today I thought that I would show you a couple of sneaky little tricks to make a table center arrangement look really big, even if you may not have a lot of flowers to work with. So what I'm going to start to do here is I'm going to use a big bowl that I've got. If you are having friends and family over for dinner, it's nice if the flower arrangement isn't too tall so that you can see each other across the table. Now, of course, if you have a family that likes to fight, you might want to go with a really high arrangement instead. But our friends that are coming over tonight are all social and civilized people. So I'm starting by making an armature of just plain branches. These happen to be from my maple tree, and there's some branches that didn't make it through the winter, and I'm just kind of loosely attaching them with a little bit of string here and there, you know, just to kind of make them stay together. And it's quite secure. I had one that I did up earlier that's a little bit bigger and thicker with more branches, and I'm going to use that for this. So we're going to put this one aside. So here I've added also some mossy branches, and I just really like the extra texture. There's some branches that come up a little higher, some are sticking out. We can always prune them off afterwards if we find that they're a little bit in the way. We're also going to add a little flower food here. Notice how I'm matching the flower food. So we're going to do that. We're going to put that in here, like so. And we're going to add a bit of water. This is a really, really great method that you can use. There. Now we are all ready. So when you have flowers in your garden, you may not want to cut a lot of them for a table center arrangement. And this is a great way to just use a few. So I have a peony here. This is Sarah Bernhardt, and she is beautiful and pink, as you can see. Sarah Bernhardt is also very fragrant and dries beautifully. So pretty. So we're just going to now simply pop these flowers in between the branches here. And the branches will keep them all in place where we put them. Here's another Sarah Bernhardt peony. Gonna cut that stem short too. And the great thing about this is that you can move these things around as much as you want until you're happy with the placement. And for fragrance, I have some hyacinths here. And a little later in the spring, the hyacinths tend to get kind of stretchy and they don't stand upright. But they're perfect for these kinds of arrangements. And I'm kind of just placing them a little bit willy-nilly. I want it to look free and natural and kind of rustic. And another one here. How about right there? Like so. And I also have these gorgeous fringed black tulips. It's like a parrot tulip. And we're going to just pop them back in here. I think these are gorgeous. Like so. And I only had 5 left of these in the garden today, so all 5 of them are going to go in here. There. And what else do we have here? We have a few heuchera leaves. And these are looking a little soft now, but they'll firm up as soon as they go into the water. I picked them maybe about an hour ago. And like a lot of foliage, when it first sort of starts to emerge in the spring, it's quite soft. So let's see, we'll find the perfect spot there. But it'll rehydrate and keep its shape better. Get in there. And I find that these heuchera leaves have such beautiful coloration, and it matches really, really well with a lot of the flowers that are here. Give it a little twist. And in you go. Another thing that many people don't realize actually make fabulous cut flowers are clematis. And here we have, I don't actually know what variety this is, but it's got a very small blue flower. And just going to pop them in there, here and there. There. You can tell the weather is getting to be very lovely, and everybody in the community that has these awesome old cars are out driving around with the tops down right now. And like so. Another type of thing that is a great foliage for flower arrangements is hosta leaves. They hold up really well. And we're going to tuck some in here and there. There's really no right or wrong way of doing this. It's just whatever you got and however you want to place it. And we go in like that. A few more hyacinths perhaps. And the hyacinth smells beautiful. It is so fragrant. Late in the spring, the hellebores start to fade in the garden. And they sort of go from their pinks or whites that they have been through the winter to a more muted green color. And I think that they still look very pretty added to an arrangement like this. And hellebores, they start blooming usually around Christmas. And they go through January, February, March, and then as soon as it starts to warm up a bit, then they fade, as you can see. They are perennial plants, and they are very cold hardy, many of them. So they're a really good investment if you have some room in your garden. And there's, of course, lots of different varieties. There. Should we squeeze in another little peony here? I think so. There. And just a couple of little finishing touches here. Oh, what the heck. One more. There. And I think that's pretty much done. The most wonderful thing with this kind of a frame structure is that you can actually lift this whole thing out of the bowl if you need to change the water. And it makes it very easy to maintain it and keep it looking fresh for a while. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more ideas from my garden, please follow, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and happy gardening.